So many really good skins have come to Apex Legends now. Skins that came from the Battle Pass, limited releases, and even skins you can buy in the shop right now. There are so many great skins. So in this video, I'm gonna go over the top 5 skins for every legend minus Revenant and Loba. Revenant and Loba don't have that many great skins in the shop right now. There are a few cool ones, but it'd be kind of a waste of time to go over the top 5 because they just really aren't that interesting. Hopefully you have a lot of these skins that I talk about, and there are so many rare skins in this game. You should see a couple of skins that you never knew about in the first place. I'm gonna be rating these skins on how unique they are in the game, but most of all, I'm gonna be rating them on how good they look in my opinion. Keyword, in my opinion. Don't be one of those people who gets upset because we happen to disagree. So anyways, I am the Alarmix, and let's get into the video. So first, we're gonna talk about Mirage's skins. I'm gonna start off with Mirage's 5th best skin and work all the way up to his number 1 best skin. So at number 5, I have the Pit Crew. The Pit Crew is a recolor of Mirage's Prestige skin. Like, overall, this skin, it looks pretty good. It's not anywhere near Mirage's best skin, but if I had this in my inventory, I'd certainly be proud. Mirage is looking like a gangsta here. We got the gold chain, the purple beard, and what kind of mask is that on his forehead? Is it like some sort of party mask or something? At number 4, we have the Old Town. This was available during the Fight or Fright event, aka the Halloween of 2019 of Apex Legends. This only being available for a limited time during the Halloween event makes this a pretty rare skin. And my friends, like, who wouldn't want to rock this reference to Old Town Road? If you want to bring some personality to Apex Legends, this is the way to do it. So yeah, overall, this is a very cool skin. Mirage's 3rd best is his Folk Hero skin. This is for those people who are looking to look like Iron Man. Mirage is looking pretty good with this in-game Iron Man reference. Mirage's abilities aren't quite stacking up to the Iron Man, but I guess this skin stacks up to his personality of wanting to be that big hero guy. You know, it seems like Mirage's next heirloom is going to be a figure or a statue of himself. Sir, Mirage's 2nd best skin is the Seafoam Swindler. This being a really recent addition to Apex Legends, I mean, it is looking pretty clean. The light blue that Mirage is wearing, I think that color fits him just about the best, and the purple material just complements it all. If you're watching this video close to when I record this commentary, and you have the Ghost Machine Mirage skin, the Seafoam Swindler is certainly worth the recolor. And people, at number 1, we have Man-Made Man. I'm pretty sure this is a Teen Titans reference to Cyborg. I think this skin just really fits Mirage well. It seems like every little piece on this skin, every little detail just works out to perfection. And if I would happen to get a hold of this skin just somehow, I would probably main Mirage. I mean, it's just that good. Now we're moving on to Bangalore. Bangalore's 5th best skin is the Outland Warrior. This was Bangalore's first skin that was exclusive to an event. This was Bangalore's first skin to achieve any sort of rarity. I should say until recently, it was re-released back into the shop. So this skin is no longer rare, but it certainly looks cool. At number 4, I have Officer Williams. You can get this skin for yourself right now for 1,200 crafting medals. I have really grown to like this skin. I bought it myself with my own crafting medals. It gives kind of a futuristic police look to Bangalore. It's not really the most stealthy skin, but I see a bunch of people using it, and it certainly is pretty cool. Ladies and gentlemen, at number 3, we have the Killer Bee. I've seen people say that the Killer Bee is a reference to the Yankee officers. They wore similar yellow stripes during the American Civil War. I'm pretty sure this is Bangalore's 2nd rarest skin. Respawn keeps on putting OG skins, rare skins back into the item shop, so I'm pretty sure it's rare, but some of these skins I say during the video, and I talk about how they're rare, they might have been slipped into the item shop recently or even after I recorded this commentary. So if you have the Killer Bee Bangalore skin, I'm jealous, you're a legend, and you have one of the rarest skins in all of Apex Legends. At number 2, we have Killing Machine. This was released during the System Override event alongside the Mirage Man-Made Man skin. I think this whole color scheme and this whole futuristic look, it works pretty well for Apex Legends. Bangalore's coolest skin, in my opinion, is Full Metal Jacket. This was available to purchase in the item shop towards the release of Apex Legends. It's hard to say which skin is more rare, the Killer Bee Bangalore skin or the Full Metal Jacket. All I know is I have the Full Metal Jacket skin on my PS4 account, and people, this looks really clean. It's not really too flashy. I don't think Bangalore really needs flashy colors. Yeah, the skin just really represents the soldier in Bangalore, and it's pretty cool. Now we're gonna move on to Bloodhound. Bloodhound's 5th best skin is the Royal Guard. The whole red samurai look on this skin, it is no joke. Bloodhound's 4th best skin is the Plague Doctor. This skin is a reference to the physicians during the bubonic plague. This skin is not near as flashy as some of Bloodhound's other skins, but I mean, that's an okay thing because first of all, it looks sweet, and second of all, you won't be standing out on the battlefield. At number 3, we have the Wise Warrior. The reason I'm ranking this skin so high is just because of how unique it looks. The bird look on the mask is pretty cool, and people, you're totally going to be standing out if you're wearing this. At number 2, we have Wandering Warrior. This is a recolor of Royal Guard, what I ranked to be Bloodhound's 5th best skin. I think this Wandering Warrior is just a little bit better than Royal Guard. It totally depends on color preference if you take this light blue over the red on the Royal Guard. But people, this is just where it comes down to my opinion. But people, tell me in the comments below, would you rather have Royal Guard or would you rather have Wandering Warrior? At number 1, I don't think this is super debatable, we have the Great Winter. This is probably easily Bloodhound's rarest skin. This was Bloodhound's very first recolor to be put into the shop. This is an upgrade over the Imperial Warrior. So assuming they didn't happen to slip this into the item shop behind my back for a few days, if you have this skin, this is one of the rarest skins in all of Apex Legends. My homies, now we're looking at Caustic skins. Caustic's 5th best skin is 6th Sense. You can craft this skin right now for 1200 crafting metals. The cloth on Caustic, in this instance, it is pretty clean. I have this one for myself and I certainly rock it all the time. At number 4, we have Dark Cloud. Assuming this one didn't get slipped in the item shop behind my back for a few days, before or after I'm recording this commentary, this should be Caustic's rarest skin. It is not super flashy, but this one gives me some throwback vibes and I really like it. At number 3, we have Waste Management. This is a recolor of Philosopher's Stone. In this instance, my friends, Caustic is looking a little scary. I mean, it's a pretty beast of a skin. At number 2 for Caustic, we have Prince of Darkness. This is just about as good as skins get. This was a Season 2 Battle Pass thing that you could have got from that. I kind of wish that I would have got the Season 2 Battle Pass. I didn't actually buy it. My YouTube channel was pretty much non-existent back in Season 2. So yeah, this is looking pretty legit, and I would kill someone to get this skin. At number 1, we have another System Override event skin, Necrosis. This is looking pretty legit. Caustic looks certainly very unique in this. That's why I put this skin at number 1. The whole robotic, killer, evil Caustic look certainly fits him. And I mean, if you want to stand out, if you want to look epic, this is exactly how you want to look in a video game. Now we're moving on to Gibraltar skins. At number 5, we have Brudda Bear. Brudda Bear is more of a Christmas themed skin. Because it's Christmas themed and right now it's summer, I can't really rank this one any higher. This one doesn't really look super cool, but I think it more just stands out more than anything. But certainly still a really cool skin. At number 4, I have the Call to Arms. This is an in-game reference to the indigenous people of the Simonian Islands. I think Gibraltar's whole personality in the game is to represent different cultures, and that certainly hits the mark with this skin. At number 3, we have Bunker Buster. Bunker Buster will give you a little bit of an advantage in-game just because of the camouflage it offers. But regardless, this skin is very cool. A big part of this is because the netting on the helmet on Gibraltar right here, it is an in-game reference to the airborne troops that landed in France on D-Day. At number 2, we have Monster Mashed. Gibraltar is looking a little bit like Frankenstein in this one. This is looking insanely freaky, and this one is not just for Halloween. This was released during the Halloween Fright or Fright event. This is certainly looking great 365 days of the year. At number 1, we have Gibraltron. I think with the System Override event, Respawn really hit it on the head with the whole theme of it, and they have a pretty legendary looking skin here. Gibby is looking pretty freaky, pretty scary, and pretty futuristic, I think just like he should. Now we're moving on to Lifeline skins. Lifeline, her skins, I don't think they're really that great to start it off, but I think her top few are pretty okay. So at number 5, we have Judge, Jury, Executioner. This skin came into the game during the highly controversial Iron Crown event. I prefer a little bit more of a traditional Lifeline look myself. I think this skin looks a little bit too freaky for Lifeline, but that's just my personal opinion. But I mean, if you have this skin, you should certainly be honored. At number 4, I have Guardian Angel. Now this skin, it's looking pretty good. I think the whole personality of this fits Lifeline pretty well. I just wish there would be a little bit more color with this. But yeah, I mean, this is a pretty solid skin. At number 3, I have From the Ashes. Now Demon and Lifeline combined is not really a super fitting personality, I guess. But I mean, either way, you have to admit the whole lava look. I mean, this skin's complete package. It's pretty well done. I have this one for myself, and when I play Lifeline, I usually use it. At number 2, I think this will be unpopular opinion, but I will try to elaborate why I have this skin at number 2. We have Balance Shift. So first of all, this is an upgraded version of Legendary skin. If you look, the blue, orange, and silver, it all works together very well. I don't think you will get tired of this skin if you play it a lot. Apparently, all of these colors are supposed to symbolize for some pretty cool peace stuff, which works pretty well with Lifeline. And I guess I just like Lifeline's look in general, or more original look, you could say. If I would play Lifeline and have this skin, I think I would certainly rock it over the previous skins that I have mentioned. And that's why I have this one at number 2. At number 1, I think this is still unpopular opinion. Here I have Vital Signs. I think this skin just works super well with Lifeline. The whole red themed along with the crosses on her chest and on her kneecaps. I think it works super well for what is a combat medic. The neon green gloves when you're carrying your guns look super sick. And people, if I had all of the Lifeline skins, I would rock this one over all of them else. So my friends, let's move on to Octane. At number 5 for him, I have Extreme Measures. This one certainly looks weird, but I think Octane mains are a little bit crazy. You know, being the super aggressive aggro players, I think that's what most of them are. This is certainly a fitting personality for Octane. At number 4, I actually have the Victory Lap, the original version of Extreme Measures. I think the whole white and neon green tubes, that's what makes this skin even better than its recolor. With Extreme Measures, you can't really see those neon green tubes, but with Victory Lap, I think this altogether just looks a little bit more clean and a little bit more fitting for Apex Legends. Now for Octane, we have Redshift. This is one of Octane's rarest skins. This was only in the item shop right as Octane was released. You would have had to have the El Diablo skin to get this recolor, and overall, the gold and velvet just looks super sick. Octane's second best skin is Accelerate. This is an in-game reference to Ben 10's character Accelerate. I think this is a complete eye candy Octane skin, and it looks super great. At number 1, we have Clocktane. This isn't just awesome because Octane and Clocktane rhyme, and because Octane's super fast and he's probably always checking the time, counting the seconds between his victims, but I'm pretty sure this is an in-game reference to Steampunk, an alternate reality that takes place in the future, where they in fact didn't invent any other source of power that was better than steam power, and in fact, steam power ended up to prevail. You know, this skin, it gives you mostly throwback vibes, but also some futuristic vibes. That's pretty cool. Now we're moving on to Wraith. Her 5th skin is Final Sunset. This is one of those bald Wraith skins, except she does have a little bit of hair here. I think this is just about the best skin out of the missing hair Wraith skins. At number 4, we have Airship Assassin. Airship Assassin is a steampunk reference. Airship Assassin was one of Wraith's first recolors to be entered into the item shop. This is the skin that most Wraith mains want. At number 3, we have Quarantine 722. This one is looking super clean, and I just really like the futuristic whole scheme to it. At number 2, we actually have the recolor to the Quarantine 722, Depths of the Void. This was a highly requested recolor to the Quarantine 722, and quite recently here it was released, and they certainly hit the nail on the head with this recolor. At number 1, we have the Undisputed Voidwalker. This was available only during the Voidwalker event. In the loading screen, you get that super cool animation where Wraith flips up her helmet. And yeah, Voidwalker, it's certainly an amazing skin. By the way, hit the subscribe button right now for more interesting Apex Legends videos just like this. So you, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button right now. At number 5 for Pathfinder, we have the Bot of Gold. This seems to be a reference to C-3PO from Star Wars. This is one of Pathfinder's rarest skins. At number 4, we have Angel City Pacer. I believe this is viewed to be the thick Pathfinder skin. At number 3, we have War Machine. This is a very crisp addition to the Iron Crown event. This one is looking super unique, and what can I say, people, you know, clean. At number 2, I have the Servant Marvin. This was the very fancy face of the Grand Soiree event. I'd also like to mention that this skin, it looks way less thick, and the overall mass on this just looks a lot less than the other Pathfinder skins, if you understand what I'm saying. And at number 1, people, we have Plastic Fantastic. This is another System Override event skin. I really haven't spent too much money on Apex Legends yet, but this is the one event where I wish I would have went all out. And I mean, I'll say it again, the whole System Override event, they really nailed this futuristic, really good looking, themed Apex Legends look. Now we're moving on to Watson. At number 5 for her, we have Bionic Wonder. This is supposed to be one of Watson's rarest skins, and it's supposed to be an upgrade over the cybersecurity skin. I mean, I don't know, this skin looks pretty cool and everything, but I think it's just too weird for Watson. At number 4, we have Warrior Empress. This one was a part of the Iron Crown Collection event. This one is viewed to be one of the very rarest skins in all of Apex Legends. And yeah, the skin looks pretty bulky, but I mean, it is pretty cool. At number 3, we have Cybersecurity. This isn't the flashiest skin, but all of the white lines kind of look a little bit like electricity. This one here feels similar to the Bubonic Plague Bloodhound skin. It just kind of gives me some cool throwback vibes, I guess. And I think with this one, you're not going to be standing out too much from your environment. At number 2, we have Silver Age. This one is looking pretty epic, pretty patriotic, pretty bold, however you want to describe it. This was an addition to Pathfinder's Grand Soiree event, and what can I say, very epic. At number 1 for Watson, we have Strange Attractor. You can craft this one in the item shop right now for 1200 crafting medals. This one looks bold, but I think it still somehow fits Watson. And this one it almost brings tears to my eyes. Now we're moving on to Crypto. His 5th skin is from the Season 4 Battle Pass. This one is Blue Steel. I think the whole blue look on Crypto here just looks pretty good in general. I think how good this one looks depends on your color preference for blue, but for me, this one just looks great in general. At number 4, we have Hack Frost. This one came into the game during the Christmas event and is a pretty obvious reference to Jack Frost. This one looks a little bit weird, but like I said, I was grading these skins a little bit based on how unique they are, and this one certainly hits that. Now we have another System Override event skin. Here we have Whitelisted. I think it is hard to go wrong with this one. I think everything on this just looks pretty good, but nothing really stands out too heavily to be pretty great. But you know, I think that's what Apex Legends skins are all about. Crypto's second best skin is Hype Beast. This is gangsta looking Crypto. He's looking pretty fresh. What can I say? Them glasses, that hairdo. He's showing off the abs a little bit. Gangsta Crypto at its finest. The rarest skin for Crypto is Totemic Might. There were a couple of skins in the item shop where they tried to use a mask with Crypto, and this one was by far the best. This is also one of Crypto's rarest skins. And you know, skins like this, I mean, they do look a little bit freaky and they will spook out your opponents just a little bit. I really hope you all enjoyed this video. I'm getting a little bit tired after commentating this entire thing. So guys, I asked you with Bloodhound skin Royal Guard or Wandering Warrior, tell me which one you like the most, the red Royal Guard or the blue Wandering Warrior skin. And also, if you're new to the channel, go below this video and hit that subscribe button for more interesting Apex Legends videos just like this. And that'll be about it for me, the Alarmix, and I'll see you guys later.